Cowboy Coat back with another dope video. Say what's up, Zoda. What's up, dude? Yeah. You see, we at the ranch, man. We at the ranch, man. The new boots, let me go show them, is on the ground. Yes, they on the ground. They officially get dirty, y'all. They officially get dirty. It's time to work today. Going for a good ride. Turn them out. Get Rusty and her out running around today. I think I'm gonna ride Rusty today, y'all. I ain't been at the ranch. Work makes it a little bit more challenging to get to the ranch, but now that I got me a little bit of a, oh shoot, what I do with my other glove? Work makes it a little more challenging to get to the ranch when I need to. Well, I should say not when I need to, I do get to the ranch. When I want to, it makes it a little bit more challenging. I'll tell you that. But we here. Oh, here got my other glove. We here. It's like 85, little breeze. I'm gonna do some stall cleaning. And then take Rusty on the ride. I know, huh, Zoda? I know, Zoda's like, where Rusty at? Get Rusty out. I'm feeling good today, y'all. I went to my son's school this morning, and we did a harumba. I don't know if you guys know what a harumba is, but it was summer school. Hold on, let me wipe my camera down. He's in summer school right now, and they do a whole bunch of singing and dancing, and it was cool. It was good. It was really cool. I had a good time with Kane. Kangster the Gangster. Oh wait, never mind. He's not Kangster the Gangster no more. He's Little Cowboy Coat. So, you know, I got to meet his classmates and some of the staff that was there. Let them know that we ride horses, baby. So one of these days, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up Kane on the horse. I'm gonna pick up Kane on Rusty. Rusty and Zoda one day. One of these summer school days. Pick him up. But, so what's up, Rusty the Dusty? I know they've been mad at me. But now that I got me a little program together, things gonna be a little better. Be able to drop more videos. I appreciate all my fans and subscribers being patient with your boy. What you doing, Zoda? Jumping around? Zoda's just jumping around. She excited. She like, I got to play with Rusty. Oh. Ooh, you try to kick me, Rusty? Dang. Don't kick me. Hey, you guys. Always give your horses a chance to be a horse. Turn them out. Let them roll around. Let them play. Woo. Let them play. Rusty's looking good. He's putting on weight. Oh yeah, Rusty's looking real good. Got that weight on him. Got that weight on him. But yeah, the turnout is necessary, especially when you got your horses sitting in these stalls like this. You know, Cobra's over there. Oh, let's go check on the baby, guys. Let's check on the baby. See how he's doing. Oh. Oh, they moved him. He's outside now. Bella. Hey, Bella. Cobra. Cobra's pregnant. I don't know where China is. Harley Quinn. Karen. And then the baby. Hey, baby. What's up, baby? So, yeah, man. It feels good to be out here at the ranch. I will say this, though, too. Sometimes, just like with anything else in life, you need a break. Sometimes you just need a break, man. And I didn't really get a break per se. I was working at another ranch, but it's all right to take a break, get re-motivated, to get back on your square, recalibrate the equilibrium of life. So yeah, we're gonna clean these stalls out and then go for a ride. It's 1:30. So I'm not gonna go for a crazy ride, but we're gonna ride, baby. I'll get with y'all in a second. All right. Stalls clean. I don't know how y'all clean y'all stalls, but stalls are clean. If I get this camera to stop tripping. Come on. There we go. So I don't do the wood chips in my stalls. A lot of people do wood chips. I don't do the wood chips. I let that air out and dry up a little bit for Rusty. We're gonna get Rusty. And then these chickens are looking good though, huh? Oh yeah, little baby gizzos. Yeah, we'll get Rusty. Get him ready. I got about a little over an hour that I could ride. So by the time I saddle him up, it'll probably be about an hour or so. So go get Rusty ready. Let Zora hang out outside, run around. Man, they looking good, man. Huh, Rusty? Come here, Rusty. Come on, Rusty. Come on, Rusty. Trying to, oh shoot. I'm trying to set the camera up. That's not going like I wanted to. All right. Camera is tripping, guys. Okay, so we're gonna give. Actually, we're just gonna brush Rusty down. We're not gonna give him down. Brush him down. Oh, shoot. Alright, we're finna go on this ride, y'all. I ended up giving it a bath, as you can see. Trying to work on this ground time. Shout out TJ, Copper State Riding Club. Working on that ground time. Ground time is basically when your horse stays where they're supposed to stay at without being tied up. Rusty's pretty good at it, but he needs work. So I got the rope, put it on the ground. Back. So Rusty's real cinchy, as you can see. As soon as I tightened up the girth, he always acts like he wants to fall down. Come on. Oh. So what I have to do is I have to get it a little tight so it doesn't fall off and walk him around a little bit. Get him comfortable. Oh. 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 I haven't figured out what that is. Why he wants to act like sometimes he's actually laid down. So I have to ground tie him to put the saddle on. So he's broken halters, he's broken the chain. So this is what we got to do to Rusty now. So for some reason he doesn't fall down if he's not tied up. He just leans a little bit. All right, now we're gonna put him back over here while I get the bridle. He rides fine, everything's fine. Oh. Just when it comes to cinching him up, gives me that problem. Which I don't know why. Rusty is old though. Stop. Oh. All right, now we're ready to ride. Put my bag on. Go for about an hour. Be back with y'all in a minute. All right. Quick little 3-mile ride up to Walmart and back. Nothing crazy. Rusty cut his leg last time he was riding. I don't know what he cut his leg on. But same foot that it was bothering him, so I didn't really have time to ride like I wanted to ride, but he also was kind of walking a little funny. Good little warm-up walk. He'll be all right, though, for the party this weekend. Birthday party this weekend. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We got the kids' birthday party this weekend out there in Vallejo. 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 But, yeah, so you already know. We living the life, baby. We living our dreams, baby. Are you?